One time, back when I used to use Threads, thank God I'm not on that app anymore. Or thank Satan. Thank whoever. Fucking, I'm glad I'm not on that fucking app anymore. Someone got really pissed off at me for saying that I used to live in the ghetto. And I'm just like, bitch, I still live in the ghetto. I don't understand, like, what the hell is, like, people getting upset when you say you live in the ghetto. Like, the place I used to live, there was literally gunshots every single fucking month. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I would hear gunshots at least once a month. Where I'm currently at, we had 6 gunshots in this neighborhood in one day for 1 year, which is still pretty fucking bad, but I mean, I'll take that over the place I was at before. I was literally fucking molested at the bus stop of the right in front of the place I used to live at, and it is literally called by the homeless people are in that area Felony Lane. Like, what ghetto means is a poor, low-income neighborhood, predominantly with, like, old people and minorities there. I am among those minorities. I am LGBT and disabled. I fell into poverty in accepting my disabilities and accepting myself as a queer person. Like, by the definition of what a ghetto is, I have lived in a ghetto. And technically, my neighborhood still is. It's just that I am at a better part of it and I've made it work to the best of my ability. But the only fucking people who take issue with saying that you have lived in or live in a ghetto are people who don't fucking live there, I swear to God. Like, if you have or currently do, you would know. You would fucking know. Fucking literally yesterday, my friend was outside with their friend, right? They were in a car, the car was parked, but it was running, and someone told them to roll down their window. And then this guy got into a fucking fight with my friend. I used to go to the high school across the street from me, right? And I used to pass the place that I currently live at. And I used to think back then, when I was a teen, and was coming from a more privileged upbringing, I used to see this place and I used to think, wow, this place looks like a fucking shithole. And now I live there. And it's still better than the place I was at before. So yeah, I do live in the fucking ghetto. I know my apartment's nice because I've made it nice on the inside, but I'm still fucking low income. I do live in poverty and I do live in the ghetto, and I can say that because I live here. Only the fucking people who haven't lived here or aren't fucking living here who take an issue with you saying that you lived or live in the ghetto. It's only people who don't fucking live there, because we are forcibly excluded from the rest of society. Like, it's not a fucking choice. And it's also, like, not something you can really control. It's kind of just up to random chance or fate whether we get out of this or not. My ex, who was born and raised in poverty, who I'm still friends with, like, they live really close by to me. They live in the same neighborhood as me. I visit them and talk to them and stuff. Like, they can also attest, as someone who was born and raised in poverty, that we live in the fucking ghetto. Am I always gonna live here? Or I hope not, but I very well could. I mean, I can't fucking work with my disabilities, and we live in a fucking system that forces people to be separate from each other, that treats us like we're fucking, like, that does not give a shit about any of us. Chronic trauma-based condition, and I have a chronic dissociative disability that is also tied to trauma. I spend most of my time just dissociating from it. You get used to it. You get used to gunshots. You get used to violence. You get used to it when you're around it enough. You are desensitized to it because it becomes your normal. You have to learn how to defend yourself. You have to learn how to, like, handle verbal altercations. You have to learn how to respond if a creepy fucking guy is bothering you or your friends. It becomes normal. So yeah, I can say I fucking live in the ghetto. Thanks.